Hello, my name's Mellisa, and I am a holistic wellness coach for mamas. So, I had a moment today where I felt immensely frustrated, and I was just like thinking to myself, like, man, I'm doing this wrong, and God, like, why can't I do this right? And immediately when I said those words out loud, I felt it in my body. I felt it in my body, and I immediately had to remind myself that there is no such thing as right or wrong. That's what I personally believe. Because I also know from all of the wrongs that I've experienced, it's always led me down to a different path or a different opportunity that connected me more deeply to who I am and exposed parts of me that I didn't even know existed. And it's really, expanded me to be a bigger version of who I am. And so I wanted to share that because I was experiencing that. But I know that this is also something that is not just individual to me. I know that many people experience this, and just reminding you that the frustration and the things that you feel, like, that's all normal, but it doesn't mean that that you are doing anything wrong. You are just figuring things out just like everybody else. Nobody knows everything, you know? Nobody is right all the time. Everyone is evolving, everyone is growing and figuring things out in this world. And so we have to remind ourselves of that. But it's so easy to get caught and lost in our little lives and think that we are the only people that do wrong things, and that's just not what it is. And so just taking a step away from that and just allowing yourself to, like, breathe for a moment and give yourself grace. What's really helped me with this is my somatic practice, or experiencing what you are experiencing in your body and noticing the thoughts. This this ritual has helped me to really not only see the patterns of behaviors and thoughts and, reactions that come up in me, because I already knew all those things, but also strengthen my ability to stay in that discomfort. Because the more that you can stay in that discomfort, and I don't mean like put yourself in an uncomfortable situation intentionally all the time, but when these moments arise, when you're like feeling like you're doing something wrong, feeling it, acknowledging it, allowing your body to feel these things and process these emotions, and your thoughts saying, like, yeah, we are safe, we are good, we're not wrong. It's like a self-soothing mechanism that allows you to transform that discomfort into something that's not going to create this constant loop and chase. And so just reminding ourselves of that. And when I say also that, when I say, like, we're never doing anything wrong, it's also not about, like, forcing positive thinking. I want to really, like, make a big point around that, because I used to do that, because you don't want to bypass things that you're actually feeling and the beliefs that you're carrying. It's about simply, noticing those, allowing your body to, like, feel the discomfort that arises, and feeling those thoughts, and you mentally saying, like, I know that I am still loved and good. And it's important to do that, because for me, what happened was, every time when I did the positive thinking, I'd force it, and then there came this feeling of constantly needing to prove prove that you can be happy all the time, prove that I'm positive, like, prove, like, there's always this prove. And that is also, from your survival mode, needing to prove, to validate. Because when you are sure with yourself and you know who you are, you don't feel that. You don't feel this need to prove anything. And instead, everything you do and create really comes from this intention of, like, oh, this really excites me. And I want to really learn. And so I just wanted to share that, because I shared a short quote on Instagram, but I wanted to talk a little bit more about it. But yeah, So mamas out there, you're not doing anything wrong. You're just figuring things out along the way, just like everyone else. And, also knowing that they're like the different teachers, coaches, programs, products, whatever you buy are also just ways to figure things out, right? It doesn't mean that that thing was wrong or that there's something wrong with you, it doesn't work. Again, it's going to redirect you into a path or a direction that's going to teach you something about yourself. And these are important things to remember. And this is something I really try so hard to instill in my son. But I think right now I'm currently focusing on modeling it more. And so, yeah, wanted to leave you with that on this Friday, or if you're watching on another day, whatever day it is. Just wanted to share that with you and hope that this gives you some sort of mental relief, and just sending you so much love. I'm here with you. All right. Bye.